Hey guys, it is me. Long time no see. I know I haven't seen you guys over the holidays. There's just not a lot going on, and anyone going through infertility or struggling to get pregnant knows that the holidays are really hard, so I just didn't do a whole lot of filming. Quick catch up. I did have my secondary ultrasound with saline after I had my hysteroscopy. It was supposed to be the polypectomy removal with that procedure, which update, it wasn't a polyp. When my surgeon went in, she found out it was actually scar tissue. So I had scar tissue in my uterus. They removed that as much as they could, and I had to go back the next cycle to get another ultrasound done to see if I healed correctly and didn't create more scar tissue. So that was stressful because I was trying to get that in before the end of the year for deductible reasons, because I obviously met my deductible and I wasn't really trying to pay out of pocket for it. I literally got that last saline ultrasound in on the last Friday of December. So thank God, prayers were answered. And then from there I was given the clearance that we could start fertility treatment. So here I am. I'm at my REI office, waiting for my husband to get here, and we are going to do our first follicle scan to see what's going on. I am on Letrozole. I've taken Letrozole before with my OB, and it was 2.5 milligrams. I did that for 3 cycles. It was always cycle days 5 through 9. This cycle, my REI has me doing Letrozole 2.5 milligrams cycle days 3 through 7. Yeah, that sounds about right. Cycle days 3 through 7. And I'm here on cycle day 14. I'm not too... try not to get excited. Like, I'm happy to be here, but I don't know what to expect. So I'm kind of worried that I may not respond to Letrozole the way I want to, or I may have over responded. I've had blood work done in the past with my OB to confirm I did ovulate on 2.5 milligrams of Letrozole, but again, I've never actually seen how my body reacts, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna try and record as much as I can, and hopefully we can go from there and we can go forward. So see you guys in a little bit. Hey everybody, so it's your girl, she's coming back. I know it's been a little bit of a delayed update. I mean, if you saw earlier, I probably explained what's going on, but I'm currently in the parking lot of our reproductive clinic is what I should say. I just had my, how do I bring this thing down? I just had my first scan, follicle scan today. I've never done one before. I've done Letrozole before, but I've never confirmed ovulation or seen my eggs or anything before that. I hate this angle. This is horrible. Oops, gross. Sorry. Anyway, so I was really concerned about coming in. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I wasn't sure if I was going to respond to Letrozole. I've had confirmed ovulation before when I've had my OB give it to me. This is horrible. I hate this. Ew, gross. I'll probably just hold it. You know, I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't want to come in with high expectations either. I really wasn't trying to get my hopes up by any means. But today went well. For a follicle scan, it went well. So I've never heard anything about my lining. I don't know anything, at least about my lining history. I was never told anything, so I wasn't sure what to expect with that either. As you know, I have PCOS, so I have a crap ton of follicles. There's a history of PCOS girlies out there where Letrozole or Clomid don't work and people don't ovulate on them, or they have too many follicles that get too big and they can't go forward, or they're not responding to the medication. And I was just like, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to do. But today went well. My husband was here. He came from work. He had to go right back to work right after. So we went in for my follicle scan. I kind of wanted to record more, but I got a little too nervous to ask if I could record. So I took little snippets, so I apologize. But I went in, the sonographer, she was so nice. She answered so many of my questions. And she went in, I've never seen my lining, so she showed me my lining. I wasn't sure what to expect because, like, you know, I've never seen my lining before. She said at a minimum they recommend, at least at cycle day 14, a 7mm lining. Mine was like 8.2, and I think it was like 7.2 in another area, but she said it was really good for where I was at cycle day 14. And this is with them knowing I'm a ovulate later than most people. So when she looked at it, she said it was great. When she looked at my right ovary, all the follicles were like dormant, so I wasn't like excited. I was like, okay, great, I'm not responding to medication. Cool. But she went to my left ovary and I saw this big gap, and I, for whatever reason, thought that was my ovary. And she kind of just scanned right past it, and she's like, oh yeah, you definitely have like more than 25 follicles on this ovary. And she's like, I do see like one dominant one. And I didn't know what she was referring to. I thought she was looking at like maybe another follicle that was slightly a little bit bigger than the others. No, it was this big gigantic follicle that I didn't realize was my follicle. She said it's really good, and like I said, I was so afraid of it not working, but she said it's a great follicle. She said well, at least it was measuring at 20mm. I have one dominant follicle. I don't have any other ones. That was another concern, was maybe if I over responded to the medication or me not responding at all. So I was just really excited about that. She said everything looks great. She said I'm more than likely going to be triggering tonight. I've never used a trigger shot. I don't know what kind of trigger shot I'm going to be getting. I know there's like 3 different kinds if I'm correct, but I'm on my way to go pick that up. It's at a different pharmacy. It had to go to a specialty pharmacy because not every pharmacy carries it. So I have to go kind of like downtown, closer to Milwaukee, to go pick it up. So maybe like a 20-minute drive from here. Maybe like 15. It shouldn't be too far. And they said it's very likely I'm going to ovulate or do the trigger tonight and come in for an IUI tomorrow. I'm trying not to get excited because I know IUIs aren't like expected to work, or at least like the success rate of it is about like 10 to 20%, so it's not a huge amount. It's still a decent fraction, but again, nothing I don't want to get too excited about for. I'm just really happy I responded well. So I'm gonna go pick up the trigger shot. They did let me know I should know before the end of the business day when or if I need to take the trigger and when my IUI is gonna be. I'm thinking tomorrow. Tonight me and my husband are celebrating Valentine's Day a little late. It is Friday, February 16th. Valentine's Day was Wednesday. Had a lot going on with work. So we didn't do anything, and my husband was helping his grandpa out with some things, but we're gonna celebrate tonight, and hopefully before dinner we should know what's going on exactly with everything tomorrow. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just glad everything worked. Try not to get too worked up. I'm trying to remember, like, there's a high chance this isn't gonna work, but I'm trying to let myself be excited that my body responded the way it was supposed to be. So I'm gonna go get the medication, and hopefully I'll give you guys updates as things go on. So we'll go from there. Okay, so I just got back from, well, actually I'm at the hospital with the pharmacy to pick up my medication. I forgot what it's called, to be honest with you. But $90. That is so cheap. Like, I have no fertility coverage at all with any of our insurance, at least like in the state of Wisconsin. Downtown Milwaukee right now. It's in a parking garage, so sorry for the crappy lighting. But $90. $90. That's it. I was expecting like $200, $350, and this is like a major like hospital or medical facility that has a bunch of branches all over the Milwaukee area and other parts of Wisconsin. I don't know, I was expecting like $350 for the medication. So exciting. Oh my god, I'm so happy. And the pharmacist was really nice. I actually went over big details on how to use the medication, so excited. So just waiting now to hear back from my REI on when to expect to do our IUI and when I should be taking this. So I got a positive ovulation test a little bit sooner than expected. So we're doing the trigger shot a little bit earlier than expected. Did you make a mess? We're supposed to put alcohol in it again?
No, I just don't only got it here. So.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's done. That was a lot scarier for no reason. Okay, well, she's done. Guess we'll see if they schedule her IUI earlier than what it is. I think it's at what, 3 o'clock Monday next week. Hoping we get it in sooner, but we'll see. So I'm about to leave for our first IUI. I just got off of work. It's gonna take me about 30 minutes to get there, so I'm gonna get there like just right on time. So let's go. Let's see how this goes. How do you feel?
Excited.
Excited?
A little anxious.
Yeah. A part of me is kind of wishing I was a little more excited, but I think that part of me is just like, don't get excited.
Yeah.
It's kind of talking over me.
I would say I'm more anxious for right now.
Yeah.
Just to see if something happens. Like I'm not expecting something to happen. But just anxious.
Yeah. Well, we had... What was our number? What was your number, I should say?
Do you want to put that out there?
Yeah. It's just a number.
59?
59 million. So it was a good number. And I had a good follicle, so... So, it is now... What's today, Wednesday? 2 days post-trigger. 3 days post... positive... 3 days post-trigger shot. And 2 days post-IUI. So I guess now we're just in the 2-week wait. I know some people do test out their trigger shot. So they test out with pregnancy tests until they become negative and then wait for them to become positive again if it works. I am not going to do that for my own like mental and emotional sake, because I've never had a positive pregnancy test before, and I really don't want my first one to be a fake one. So I'm going to be crazy and wait the 13-14 days to take a pregnancy test. I have a lot of emotions going on right now because I want this to work, but I'm also just trying not to get my hopes up that it's going to work either. So, and I'm happy because me and my husband have a niece that probably going to be born any moment now. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law, she is in labor. They are in the hospital. She's been there for like 2 days. And we're going to have a niece, and we're so excited, and I'm so happy. And I don't know. You feel selfish, but a part of you just feels like sad for yourself. Like just waiting, like when is it gonna be my turn with the baby? But at the same time, I don't want to be sad about it, because as soon as she gets here, I'm gonna regret having any kind of like negative feelings. And the negative feelings aren't about my niece or my in-laws by any means. I love them all to death. I just hate that with this whole infertility journey that there's a lot of I want to say self-pity, but like a lot of sadness for yourself. So yeah, that's that. I'm excited for her to get here, but at the same time I am sad for myself too. And you know what I realize is, in this community, after like almost 2 years of being part of it, that it is okay to be sad for yourself. You can be happy for others and be sad for yourself at the same time. And that's okay. moms trying for their second, or moms or people that really want to be moms, you know, it's okay to be sad for yourself. It's not easy, and no one planned to go through this type of situation, and that's okay. And even though people tell me it's okay to be sad, a part of me still feels guilty about being sad. But fingers are crossed that this is the only thing we have to do, but also trying not to get my hopes up. If we have to do another IUI, that's okay. The process was easy. My nurses are great. They're so nice. The doctors are good. Everyone's been pleasant, and I'm just hoping this is it. And, you know, we'll see you in the next one. We'll see if it's, you know, positive, and if it's negative, then, you know, we're just gonna do the same thing over again. We're gonna try again, and if that doesn't work, then, you know, we might go down that IVF route. But positive thoughts and prayers, and hopefully everything goes good, and I might even have an update on my niece next time. And yeah, so all you people have a great rest of your day, and, you know, encourage each other, and remember it's okay to be sad for yourself, but don't let yourself be sad for too long. You always want to think positively. And I saw one YouTube video where this person I follow on YouTube, she said she got through her IVF journey or infertility journey saying, you know, you have to have the lucky girl syndrome mindset, and whole time just think, I'm gonna be lucky. I'm gonna have that lucky girl syndrome where everything goes my way and everything's gonna be perfect. And you just have to keep in that mindset. So we'll see you in the next one.